Hi everyone, welcome to Guide to Fluency, where we review language programs and apps to help you on your language learning journey. Today I'll be comparing two game-like apps, LingoDeer and Babbel. Both Babbel and LingoDeer have short drill-type lessons with grammar mixed in. But I'll let you in on the biggest differences between these two, and by the end of this video you'll have a good understanding of what both are like and which app you prefer overall. In case you need more information, there is a detailed review over on our website. All you gotta do to get there is Google Guide to Fluency, LingoDeer versus Babbel. I want to start off with a quick run through of both of these apps to give you an idea of what it's like to use these day to day. First, Babbel. Babbel's app is pieced into several levels and topics. Each of their lessons within those levels has you work through a bunch of interactive drills. Listen and repeat, fill in the blanks, speaking practice, mock conversations, and even little grammar tips. The lessons usually take about 15 minutes to complete. Overall, their lessons feel comprehensive and with just enough variety to keep them from feeling monotonous. Plus, outside of the main lessons, there are daily review sessions with spaced repetition on vocab you've already learned, and other extras like games, audio lessons, podcasts, and even a digital magazine. Basically, they pack their curriculum into engaging lessons and then reinforce what you learn with personalized reviews and other bonus tools with a great mobile app as well. Next, let's get into LingoDeer. They also offer gamified lessons with excellent audio clips of native speakers throughout the program. You can also practice speaking with their stories, which also provide cultural tips with regular reviews to help you target your weak points. Like Babbel, they also provide a nice user experience, and more importantly, they offer a variety of expertly crafted Asian language courses, while Babbel only offers Indonesian. So no Chinese, Japanese, or Korean, or many of the other Asian languages, really. So that's essentially what the programs look like day to day. Next, let's compare their pricing options. First up, Babbel starts at $8 to $15 per month after promos and discounts. Their lifetime plan starts at around $300. LingoDeer, on the other hand, starts at $15 per month and goes up to $160 for the full year. They also offer a lifetime plan that starts at $500. However, both of these apps are usually running some kind of discount or promotion. Babbel regularly has a deal on their monthly plans, and their lifetime plan is sometimes around $200. That's the same for LingoDeer too. You can usually find their lifetime plan for about $200. Both apps also offer a free trial, which will give you a chance to see what their lessons are like for yourself. We'll keep links to those trials and the latest discounts we can find linked down below in the description. We keep those links updated regularly, so be sure to check those out before making your final decision. Now that you know how both of these apps work and what they cost, let's get into what we like best about them. Starting with Babbel. First, I love the structure of Babbel's lessons. They're fast-moving, diverse, and super convenient. And what's new in 2025 for Babbel is their AI conversation mode, Babbel Speak, where you can easily follow a scripted conversation about a common topic to get a feel for the actual phrases people use in common conversations. Their AI speech recognition software then gives real-time feedback to help you improve your pronunciation. I also really like how Babbel does grammar instruction. They keep it light to not bog you down with the rules. Instead, their grammar snippets are subtly woven into the lessons, so you're just focusing on one quick teaching point at a time. Second, we prefer the guided approach to language learning Babbel offers. Babbel does a great job providing clear, logical course progression, so you never feel lost or confused about what you're going to do next. I really appreciate their smart, streamlined setup too. Plus, their user experience is awesome, with a modern interface and sleek look. All in all, it's a pretty comprehensive experience. Alright, last up here for Babbel, we really like that Babbel uses a lot of English directions and translations. Not all language companies out there do this. We get the merits of the immersion argument, but when you're learning a new language and you're just thrown into the fire from day one, it can be frustrating and potentially even burn you out early on. So I like that Babbel guides you with English directions that fade out as you progress from beginner to intermediate learner. It's just like the grammar tips, Babbel has found a nice balance that holds your hand early on, then has you take on more challenging lessons once you develop a basic understanding of the language. So that's what we like about Babbel. Now let's turn the tables and cover what we liked best about LingoDeer. But before I get to that, I'd like to mention that here at Guide to Fluency, we're on a mission to help 1 million people learn a second language. As part of that goal, we're giving away a free language learning subscription to one of our subscribers. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to our channel and comment on this video. Now, coming back to what I said earlier about the language options, if you're wanting to learn Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, Thai, Malay, or Hindi, you won't have any choice here but to go with LingoDeer if you're choosing between these two apps. They have excellent courses for these languages, while Babbel has only recently started offering Indonesian, but is still mostly known for their European language courses like German or French. So that should make the decision easier for you depending on what language you're learning. Next up, while we like Babbel's interwoven grammar exercises and tips, we have to mention LingoDeer's grammar explanations. If you're ever stuck or don't understand something during a lesson, you can click the light bulb icon and get detailed information about grammar rules at play. From a language acquisition perspective, too much focus on grammar rules early on may not be the fastest way to pick up a language. But if you're hoping for more direct tips on understanding the formal structure or written form of your language you're studying, LingoDeer does offer nice, helpful details with just a click. Finally, for LingoDeer, we wanted to mention their audio clips. Again, Babbel's audio is great, but LingoDeer has emphasized getting crisp, clear audio of native speakers for you to listen to and practice speaking with. This really helps you train your ear for the language. Unlike Duolingo, just for an example, where you may have 100 days in the app but no ability to really understand someone speaking to you. By focusing on listening with great quality clips, we think learners will find they can start making out and distinguishing what native speakers are saying much faster than with the usual app. That's all I have for this comparison today, so now it's time for our final verdict. Should you choose LingoDeer or Babbel to learn another language? Well, while we like a lot of aspects of LingoDeer, unless you're studying an Asian language besides Indonesian or Russian, we have to give the win to Babbel. Babbel doesn't provide courses for Japanese, Korean, or Chinese, for example, but if you're learning Spanish, German, French, or any European language, we think Babbel is the far better choice. Their fun, diverse drills and exercises, rapid-fire lessons, and quick review sessions make language learning feel quick and manageable. I also like that they include English directions and translations early on, and also weave all of the grammar you need with tips and exercises into the program along the way. So ultimately, we have to give the win to Babbel here. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more language learning content and reviews. Bye for now.